Stop asking God to bless what you never asked Him to approve. I know that sounds uncomfortable, but how many times have we made the decision, created the plan, chosen the person, we've started the project, and then gone to God and said, Lord, please bless it. We didn't ask Him before we started. We informed Him after we had decided. And then, when things become difficult, we assume the resistance must be the enemy. But, dear woman, what if the problem is not warfare? What if you are simply trying to force God to endorse a decision He was never invited into? Proverbs 3:6 says, In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Notice the order. Acknowledge him, then he directs. We often want direction after movement. We want God to redirect a car we have already driven miles in the wrong direction. And yes, God is merciful. Yes, he can redeem our mistakes. But redemption should not become our excuse for refusing to seek direction. Boardroom decisions require consultation. If you were sitting in a serious boardroom discussing the future of an organization, you would examine the facts. You would ask questions. You would consider the consequences. You would listen before making the final decision. So, why do we rush into life changing decisions and give God 500 minutes of prayer afterwards? Before you build it, bring it to God. Before you sign it, bring it to God. Before you announce it, bring it to God. Before you attach your name to it, bring it to God. And this is where many of us struggle. We are afraid that if we ask God, He might say no, or wait, or not this way. So we avoid the boardroom. We call our excitement confirmation. We call our impatience faith. We call an open door God's will simply because the door opened. But an open door is not always an instruction to walk through it. This week, I want you to take one decision you are currently considering. Just one. Write it down. Then ask God three honest questions. Lord, did you give me this? Lord, is this the right time? And Lord, am I willing to obey if your answer is different from what I want? That last question is the real question because alignment is not getting God to agree with you. Alignment is becoming willing to agree with God. Welcome to Boardroom with God. I am Comfort, founder of Rise Above All Odds. Rise Above All Odds is the movement. Begin Again Woman is the structure. And Boardroom with God is the alignment. Here we bring our plans, our decisions, ambitions, and the next steps into the presence of God before we move. If this message challenged you, subscribe to the channel and share it with someone making a major decision. And before you leave, remember this. Don't ask God to rubber stamp your plan. Bring Him the blank paper. I'll see you in the next one.